everybody. Good morning. Thank you all for joining the Just One Push-Ups Challenge. All right, thank you, Mom. Thank you, Aunt Mona. Thank you, Sister Barbara and her family. Myron, Calvin, Kaysen. Good. Sister Margaret Nesbitt. Thank you for joining. Sister Daphne Smith. Good. All right, thank you, Daddy, for joining. All right, Nisha's going to be joining us. Maria's going to get some work in. Keith Carter, Beth Carter, good. Thank you for joining, Ashton. Thank you, Justin Webb, Jonathan, and Araceli. I definitely can't forget about Mimi. Good, thank you. Brittany and Eric, good morning. Elevation, Sammy and Valerie from our Elevation family. Good. All my cousins by the dozens, Yvette Green, Pam, Jed, Treese, Ronnie, Alicia, Erica, Tracy, guys, we got so many people. It's almost like it's real hard not to show up now, man. We got a whole company with us, so good. Thank you all for joining. Pastor Brinkley, Pastor Hardy, First Lady Tecklenburg. Good. All right, thank you all for joining. All right, let's start. Before we get started, let's bring a lot of energy. All right, let's bring a lot of gratitude for this brand new day, this brand new opportunity that is before us to get better, to get stronger, to get sharper, to get quicker. All right, so let's bring it from the bottom. It's Thursday now. All right. Thank God it's Thursday. All right, it's a brand new Thursday you will never see again. We've never seen it before. So let's take full advantage and let's start strong, all right? Let's start fast, let's start strong. We're getting towards the end of the week, so we're gonna finish this week strong, all right? So good, start warming up, taking our hands loose. Good. Now, woo. All right. Get some of this action right here in. Good. Breathe. Feel your body, feel your pecs. All right. While we're warming up, don't forget to like this workout. All right. Like. All right. Subscribe to the Just One Push-Ups Challenge channel if you haven't already done so. Share to your social medias. All right. Good. All right. Again, guys, the more people we get to join, just imagine if we got our whole family and all our friends doing, like we'll actually be doing something really productive together in the mornings. It'll be, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be fun. All right, working out ain't supposed to be fun. We can do some fun stuff, pick up a game of basketball or your favorite sport, but at the end of the day, there's really, if it becomes fun, you probably ain't doing something right. All right, but we can make it easier to participate, right? It's much easier to do something like this with friends and family, because guys, you're only going to benefit from working out first thing in the morning like this. This is going to jumpstart your day, right? Other people are going to wake up, they got to be to work at 8 or 9 o'clock. They're going to wake up probably like 7:15, and drag their way through the day. You've already hit full stride, all right? You already gotten the probably most challenging physical thing you're going to do out of the way today, all right? So good. Thank you all for joining us. Keep warming up. Let's get some bodyweight squats in. Good. Go warm up those hips. Good. Good. All right. Let's get some butt kicks in. While we're warming up, let me give you our fitness tip of the day. All right. This is one that you have to take with a grain of salt, but you can at least you can try it if you want. All right, and that is to take pictures of your progress and don't be afraid to post them on social media. All right, take pictures of your progress, and what it's going to do is it's going to create some pressure for you to continue to be consistent. Like we have this desire as humans to be consistent. Like if we start something, we gotta stay at it. It's just part of our nature. God made us that way. So when you start posting your progress, right now it's gonna be like those days where it's like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. It's like, well, you told everybody what you was gonna do. You told everybody you were gonna, get in shape, right? And then once you get in shape, now you gotta stay in shape. All right, but there's a thin line between trying to praise yourself. You don't want to get into that mode, right? And it's easy to get into, especially when you achieve your goals, right? But it's all about what are your intentions, right? You can say, hey, my personal trainer told me to post my pictures, right? So you're not doing it for self-gratification and to boast yourself up. You're doing it because I gave you this fitness tip of the day. So, feel free to use that. When you start feeling good, right? Share your progress. It's all right. We're good. All right, so we warmed up. All right, let's get some jumping jacks in.
I need you to do it 9
good.
straight days. Now, we didn't have time because we
all right.
much this week.
Great job, everybody. Now we've gotten the warm up out of the way. We got our fitness tip of the day out of the way. Now it's getting by that time to get this working. I be stalling, y'all, but ultimately we got to get it in. All right, so our first workout this morning, of course, is going to be push-ups. All right, as many as we can do, as best we can do, right? Whether they're on the wall, right? Those count. Those are just as effective, all right? Trust me. When I said, man, this is how many wall pushes I can do. You're going to feel it, all right? But we're going to keep our hands on the wall, all right? Or you can do them from your knees. You can do modified push-ups from your knees, all right? Again, just as many as you can do, as best you can do. Or you can do real regular push-ups, all right? That's just your feet and your hands on the floor, going all the way down, pushing all the way up. All right, we're gonna imagine we're squeezing the floor together between our hands. Obviously, we're not gonna move the floor. All right, but those are the muscles you want to activate. All right, you want to squeeze your pecs. You want to make sure your core is engaged. All right, you want to make sure there's a straight line from your ear to your heel if you're doing regular push-ups. All right, if you're doing from your knees, there's a straight line from your ear to your knee. All right, good. As many as we can do. Count how many you do before you have to actually stop and take a break. All right, and keep that number in the back of your mind. Once we finish the first set of exercises, we're going to put that number in the chat. All right. Following push-ups, we have triceps. Some type of tricep exercise. All right. So if you have weights, which aren't necessary, I'm not using any weights. But if you have some weights, you can use some like a dumbbell or something. Do some type of exercise like this, overhead extensions. All right, if you don't have weights, you can do diamond push-ups on the wall. All right, make the delta sign with your hand. All right, do diamond push-ups, really activating those triceps. All right. All right, and then you can do not then, but can you just explain for me? All right, you can do body weight dips. All right, get in this position right here. Good. Again, activating those triceps. Or you can do modified chair dips. All of those count. All right, press ups. Here's what press ups look like. Get our hands right beneath our pecs. Thumbs are touching. Fingers pointed straight ahead.
What you do, listen to me. You don't become one at what you do because you're talented.
Great job, everybody. All right.
You're smart and you're brilliant.
All right. Following triceps, we have lunges.
You need energy because you're going to go through some things in life.
All right. So
let me just say this.
Lunges, pretty self-explanatory. All right. We're going to lunge forward.
It's going to be a dog fight. Right?
Good.
Life is going to happen to you. And I'm trying to explain to you that you need to get your energy up. You
8 to 12 lunges with each leg. All right. As you notice, I'm coordinating my arms and legs. So my left leg goes up, my right arm goes up. All right. You don't necessarily have to do that. All right. It helps me to balance, helps me to burn a little bit more calories, and it helps me be more realistic because when we run and we walk, we do this. All right. But if you want, you can just do your legs. Some people do this.
So now
that's cool.
60%.
All right. Following lunges, we have body weight squats. 8 to 12 reps. All right. Feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Toes pointed straight ahead. You can lock your hands behind your head. All right. Good. Keeping our chest up. All right, we're keeping our weight on our mid to back part of our foot. Keeping our knee in line with our second and third toe. We're trying to keep our knees behind our toes as well. Good. When we stand up, we're really going to squeeze our glutes and thrust our hips forward. All right, 8 to 12 reps. All right, finally.
You pay for energy in any form.
All right, then we have mountain climbers. Slow mountain climbers.
You gonna drain me? I'm cool with that.
All right, 8 to 12 reps each leg. All right, can you adjust the camera for me?
I'm cool with the drain.
All right, good, right there. So here are your slow mountain climbers. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're gonna count to a total of between 16 and 24. So we might just do 20, a total of 20. 10 mountain climbers with each leg. All right, and finally we have 1 minute plank holds. All right, so we'll get down on the floor. Arms are parallel. All right, our hands are not touching. Hopefully you can see that my hands are apart, my arms are parallel. All right, we're gonna hold it here for 1 minute.
They give you energy, you get them up.
All right. So again, I told you guys I talked for a while. I try to stall for as long as I can, but the time has come for us to actually put this work in. All right. So let's go ahead and move into position. Start the clock. Turn ET up. I know everybody want to hear ET. He's the type, man, he'll get you ready to run through a wall. All right, so let's go ahead and turn them up.
At the end of the day, that's what it is. You want some guilt trip stuff. Here's the thing about
ready
life.
3,
you care more
2,
about
1, let's go.
Than they care about how they feel about you. It's the craziest thing. Where you get that from? They don't even care about your family and your little lights. And you care more about what they think than they care about you. They don't care what time they call you or what they take away from your kids or your husband or your wife. They don't care. They don't care when they take money out your bank account for some stupid stuff that they doing. They never thought about you. Why you thinking about them that deep? Do you understand that in any, listen to me, we're not talking about relationship. In any environment, if it ain't mutual, it no longer exists. You can't go into, you can't like ask a tree not to give out oxygen and still exist. It don't work like that. The trees give something, the seeds give something, the earth gives something, the animals give something. They all give it, and that's why it's life. You can't keep living when you're around people that you're giving so much to, and they're not giving back to you. At some point, they will suck the life out of you and go find somebody else when you die. When you get sick, when they burn you out, they're going to go to the next guys. They're not even going to come up to the hospital and visit you. When you lose your marriage, they don't care. When you lose your kid, they're not going to be there for you. Take care of yourself. This is on an airplane. If it's going down, you put the oxygen on yourself first.
Press down.
Some of y'all, you just, everybody in your life, you can't even hardly breathe. You about to die. You got to take care of it.
30 seconds to go. 25 seconds.
Consistency separates winners from wannabes. Diligence makes the difference between all-time
Push
greats
up.
and one-hit wonders.
Press down.
For the race is not given to the
swift between your hands. We got about 12 seconds. Let's start pushing through the clock.
Pick yourself up. Shake your past off. Put one foot in front of the other.
5.
And do it again.
4. 3.
You hear that little voice saying no one believes in you?
1.
You're too far behind. You're too small.
All right, triceps are next.
This isn't worth it. Another voice rises to remind you that the same power, the same strength, the same spirit that raised the Savior from a borrowed grave is alive and active in you. This is your guarantee of complete victory. The same God who delivered you from the lion and the bear can and will deliver this new giant into your hands. So draw the line. Take your stand. Just like you wielded your weapons last time. Do it again.
All right.
You've been here before.
Lunges are next.
The battle is not yours. It's the Lord's. And if He caused you to triumph back then, be confident. He'll do it again. Yesterday, today, and forever. Jesus Christ is the same. And in His name, you are unstoppable. He's the author and finisher of your future and your faith. All things are started and sustained by His grace. He's never failed, never faltered, never wavered, never lost, and he's not about to start.
10.
But receiving this promise requires perseverance.
12.
For many are called,
13.
few are chosen.
14.
Many begin,
15.
few will finish. So don't
16.
just do it. Do
17.
it again.
18.
I know sometimes it's hard to keep it
19.
when you can't see your progress,
20.
when you've lost
All
your
right.
perspective.
Bodyweight squat.
Pushed you past your breaking point.
Let's talk our hands behind our
This is no
head.
time to tap out.
Good.
This is no time to back down. This is no time to turn around.
1.
Because the end of yourself,
2. Let's go to forward.
the end of your strength,
3. Activate those glutes.
so fix your focus.
4.
Wake your courage. Stir your confidence.
5.
And do it again. The dream
6.
God put inside of you is free. But to see it come
7.
to pass, you'll have a price to pay.
8.
Set your face like flint with determination and
9.
declare, I will do it again. When
10.
it doesn't make sense, I'll do
Bust those
it again.
hips.
When I have to
11.
go against the
Activate those
wind,
glutes.
I'll
Last
do it
one.
again. When all hell is
12.
breaking loose,
All right.
I will
Slow
not
mountain
be
climb.
driven by confusion. I will not sway to the cadence of complacency. When it feels like hope has disappeared from the horizon. I've waited for rain, but I don't see any signs. I will look again, lifting my eyes to the skies. I see a cloud the size of a man's head, starting to expand. And it may start small, but not as much when God is in it. And I know I'll win if I just don't quit. Don't you dare quit. When you march 6 laps and still the walls won't fall, take another lap. You're closer than you think you are. You're closer than you've ever been before. Walk on. You've come too far to faint. He who's spoken is faithful to fulfill it. Show up today and the next day and the next day.
Start time for 1 minute.
Stay pressed till something happens. Pray till something changes. Push till something breaks. Say within yourself, whatever it takes, whatever the cost, no matter what they say, no matter what I feel, I've got a job to do, and I will see this through until God's kingdom comes and His will is done in my life. I'm leaving every excuse behind. I'm being transformed by the renewing of my mind. I'm taking up my cross and following the one who never stopped short, who never surrendered, who said He'd never leave me or forsake me. Jesus is with me always. He came and conquered. He died and rose again. And now He's calling me, causing me, commanding me to breathe again, hope again, trust again, give again, change again, expect again, rejoice again, fight again,
Alexa, start the time. All right, good job, everybody. Put your first max effort set of push-ups in the chat.
I will live again.
I searched the world, but it couldn't fill me. Man's empty praise and treasures of fame never enough. Then you came along and put me back together. And every desire is now satisfied here in your love. Hey, oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you. Lord, there's nothing. Nothing is better than you. Oh. Yes, I know it's true. Hey, I'm not afraid to show you my weakness, my failures and faults. Lord, you
still call me friend. 'Cause the God of the mountain is the God of the valley. There's not a place your mercy and grace won't find me again.
All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and make our way back into position. We went through those exercises for you. We got push-ups for 2 minutes. All right, then we got triceps, 8 to 12 reps. Then we got lunges, 8 to 12 reps each leg. Then we got body weight squats, 8 to 12 reps. All right, then we got mountain climbers, 8 to 12 reps each leg. And we got 1 minute plank holds. So let's go ahead, crank the music back up, move into position. We start the clock here in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Come on, sing a little fun. You turn water into dancing. You give beauty for ashes. You turn shame into glory. You're the only one who can. You turn water into dancing. You give beauty for ashes. You turn shame into glory.
Good.
You're the only
70 seconds to go, guys.
You turn grace into body. You turn
60 seconds.
into army.
Good.
Seasons into
Push it.
highway.
Push up. Press down. Get your foot together between your hands. Good. 35 seconds, guys. Let's push.
Oh, there's nothing is better than you.
Good. 20 seconds, guys. 15. Let's push to the clock.
Oh, there's nothing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Triceps. 8 to 12 reps.
You turn clothes into army. You turn sea into highway.
Woo. All right. Lunges are next. 8 to 12 reps. Each leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. Body weight squat. 1. Thrust those hips. 2. Activate those glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, drop those hips. 12. All right, let's go mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Alexa, start the timer for 1 minute.
I know you are for me, but sometimes it's hard to believe that you're working things out for me. But I can't see, I'm walking with blindfolds on, but you're more sure than the ground that I stand on. I know that you okay, and so I trust you.
Time. Great job, everybody. Alexa, start the timer. All right, take a quick breather. About 2.5 minutes. So we'll come back. Do another max episode of push-ups. And start stretching. Great job, everybody.
Even when I don't understand, my life is in your hands. I know that you're in control. You make ways out of no way. You've been faithful all my days. So I do I doubt when you say you will never leave me. You will never forsake me. You know my every before I can say a thing. The promise is yes and amen. Yes and amen. I trust you. Even when I can't see the full plan, everything seems to make no sense. I know that you're in control, I trust you, even when I don't understand. My life is in your hands. I know that you're in control. You got me, and you never let me go. I don't have to worry, cause I know you're in control.
All right, everybody. Straight away back in position. We got one last max episode of push-ups, and then we're going to move into position to do the most important part of this active lifestyle, and that's going to be stretching. All right, if we don't do nothing else but stretch, that's good. I mean, we got to do some resistance, obviously, some cardio, but stretching is going to be very key. All right, so let's go ahead, restart the clock, turn the music up in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
I never turn the microwave on. They always charge me. There's always a cost to energy. When I put gas in my car, they charge me. When I use gas, to light the fire, they charge me. Energy costs. Stop giving it away.
Good.
You pay for energy in any form. So why you let somebody get your energy for free? Look, if you're gonna drain me, I'm
70
cool with
seconds
that.
to go, guys.
I'm gonna need 20 grand for that. Nah.
Press down.
I'm cool with the drain. I'm all right. I'll talk you for a full hour. I'm gonna need 20 grand for that. Because when you finish, I need to go pay my time now.
Good.
So I need you to think, you write it down right now. I want you to write down everybody that drains you, everything that drains you. And we eliminate it. We eliminate it. I don't care who she is. It's my best friend. No, she's not no more. You tell her from now on, if you're going to be friends and you're going to drain me, I'm going to have to, at my job,
hands on the floor.
I'm going to need $22.
Push up.
I'm
press down. 30 seconds to go.
If you take something from me, electricity, you're going to have to give it back. You got to give them something. They give you energy, you give them money. So who's draining you? I need them gone.
All right, guys.
Okay, let me
15 seconds.
That was hard.
Let's switch to the clock.
Reposition them. No, for some of y'all, you like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like right now, you can't even hear the rest of my message because you're so bored. Like right now, you're just struggling. Like,
3,
what can I do?
2, 1.
So it's level 2 for those of you who don't love yourself.
Great job, everybody. All right.
To make them love you.
Let's move into position and start stretching.
That's what it is. You want some guilt trip stuff. Here's the thing I love about life. You care more about how they feel about you than they care about how they feel about you. It's the craziest thing.
All right, let's move into position.
They don't even care about your family.
Right hand behind our back.
They care more about what they think than they
bring our left ear to our left shoulder.
They don't care what time.
Stretch your upper right traps. Alexa, start the timer for 30 seconds.
They don't care when they take money out y'all bank account for some stupid stuff that they doing. They never thought about you. Why you thinking about them that deep? Do you understand that in any, listen to me, we're not talking about relationship. In any environment, if it ain't mutual, it no longer exists. You can't go into, you can't like ask a tree not to give out oxygen and still exist. It don't work like that. The trees give something, the seeds give something, the earth gives something, the animals give something. They all give it, and that's why it's life. You can't keep living when you're around people that you're giving so much to, and they're not giving back to you. At some point,
all right, look down to your left pocket. Alexa, restart the timer.
When you get sick, when they burn you out, they're going to go to the next victim. They're not even going to go to the hospital and visit you. When you lose your marriage, they don't care. When you lose your kids, they're not going to be there for you. Take care of yourself. It's a doggone airplane. If it's going down, you put the oxygen on yourself first. Some of y'all, you just, everybody in your life, you just put, you can't even hardly be, you about to die, but you got them taken care of.
All right, look up and to your left. Alexa, restart the timer.
Your 30-second timer, restarting now.
This is not the time for feeling up. This is not your place where you should be.
All right, ease out of that. Switch arms, left hand behind our back, right ear to our right shoulder, stretch our upper left traps. Alexa, restart the timer.
Your 30-second timer, restarting now.
This is not the time to question your faith. This is not your place of destiny. No, it isn't, no. It's not the time for the place to throw in the towel. You gotta hold on. You gotta be strong. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you lose.
All right, look down to your right pocket. Alexa, restart the timer.
Sometimes there's pain. That's a part of God's plan. It is His own plan.
This is not the time. Just leave it. Wait on the Lord. This is not the time.
All right, look up and to your right. Alexa, restart the timer.
Your 30-second timer is starting now.
This is not your place of destiny. No, no, it isn't. No. It's not the time nor the place to throw in the towel. You gotta press on. You gotta move on. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's a part of life that everyone.
All right, good. All right, feet about hip width apart, toes pointed straight ahead. Walk our hands overhead. Take a deep belly breath in. Engage your core. Exhale as we lean to our left. Alexa, restart the timer.
There's still a hope for the home.
All right, back to the top. Another deep belly breath in. Engage your core. Activate your glutes. Exhale as we lean to our right. Alexa, restart the timer. Keeping our arms completely extended. All right, back to the top. Bring our feet together. We're gonna raise our hands and eyes to the ceiling. Swan dive, reach for our toes. Alexa, restart the timer. All right, back to the top. All right, let's get our hip flexors. All right. Let's take a knee. All right. Lock your hands in front of your knee that's up. Lunge forward. Activate this backside glute. Force your hip flexors to extend. All right, Alexa, restart the timer. Great job, everybody. Breathe into your stretches. Every time you exhale, you want to stretch a little bit more, stretch a little further, a little deeper. Nice deep belly breath. In through your nose. All right, switch legs. All right, lunge forward. Activate this backside glute. Breathe. Alexa, restart time. Good. Really extend. You got lunge. Good. That back glute, squeeze it. When you flex this or squeeze this glute, it forces this hip flexor to extend. All right? So it's one thing just to lunge forward. It's a whole other thing when you squeeze that back glute. Good. All right, let's ease out of that. Now we're going to stretch our calves. Find a spot on the wall. All right, imagine you're pushing the car. You're pushing that back heel into the floor. Good. Alexa, restart the timer. Your back leg's completely extended.
Restarting now.
So Jacob, verse 20, it says, over her tomb, the dead thing, he set up a pillar. He didn't deny the pain of the loss. Jacob set up a pillar. And
all right, flex your back leg.
That pillar marks.
Alexa, restart the timer.
Because it says in verse 20 that Jacob buried Rachel. But it says in verse 21, Israel moved on. Israel. Back to 20. Jacob set up a pillar. 21. But Israel moved on. That's the new you. Come on, that's the part of you that abuse couldn't destroy, that neglect couldn't negate, that hard times couldn't break, that
opposite leg extended behind you.
That the devil
Alexa,
couldn't take away, that trouble couldn't change. It said Israel moved on. He moved on. It's time for you, Israel, for you, child of God, to move on. Move on. Move on. Move on, Israel. Come on, you gotta get Simeon and Reuben and Leah and the rest and Benjamin and Joseph and stop focusing on what you
all right, flex your back leg.
With what's Alexa, left. Is anybody in this church moving on today?
It was a young man who, he wanted to make a lot of money. And so he went to this guru, right? And he told the guru, I want to be on the same level you're on. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach.
Alexa, stop the timer. All right. Great job, everybody. Great energy, great effort. Thank you for showing up. All right. Good. Let's see what our verse of the day is from the Bible app. Let's see. All right. This is the Colossians, the 3rd chapter, the 23rd through the 24th verse. All right. This is one of my favorite verses. All right. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. I saw that. I saw Colossians 3:23 on a little sign somewhere around here a few years ago. That's why I said it's one of my favorite verses, because it keeps you going, even though when you're on your job sometimes. People ask you to do stuff. I know I was complaining about that a few days ago. People ask you to do stuff and you want to tell them, nah, man, I don't got time for that. I got enough to do. But then, you got to remember Colossians 3:23, that everything you're doing is not for them. Don't worry about if people are trying to take advantage of you and all that, just because you're doing it for the Lord. All right, we got Deuteronomy 28:2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. All right, that's confirmation. All right, great job, everybody. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.